Why isn't anybody talking about this in the real estate space? So if you're listening to the news and you're into fear mongering, the number one way to control people is by fear, number one. Get them all up, panties in a bunch, and get them not to be able to see clearly. Now, there is housing shortage, affordable housing. Only 30% of agents made any money last year, probably the last 18 months. Interest rates are higher, they're going down. Prices fluctuate or increase depending on where you're at. You know, it's fluctuating. Some places it increases, places it goes down. There are less people buying because they're uncertain. Now, this is what nobody's talking about. The minute you came out the womb, your life was uncertain. Helicopter could fall out of the sky right now and hit me. I can't sit around and be afraid. So control what you can. Now, this is very true, and I'm gonna speak specifically to Florida because that's where I am and I know the industry a little bit. But yes, resale inventory is low. Sellers don't want to sell. Buyers are having a hard time buying. But this is what they're not talking about. Working class real estate is slower, depending on if you have a pipeline, if you're willing and committed to be consistent and do those things that you know you should be doing and you're not. Hence, cold calling, warm calling, following up. It still amazes me how agents can complain that they don't have the life they want or they don't have the income they want. And their first words out of their mouth are, well, I'm pretty bad at follow-up. Okay. If you follow up, you have conversations. You have conversations, those conversations lead to referrals or sales. But you're afraid, or you're afraid to not follow up. So that's kind of there's your solution. Now it's true. If your sphere is broke, you can't force somebody to buy if they can't afford it. But everybody knows somebody. So follow up and ask for the referral. Something else a large majority of agents are afraid or don't want to, or they feel bad doing. If you're good at what you do, people need to know it. This is why you see us all over the place, because we're great at what we do, and you need to know it. And what people aren't talking about is, yes, working class real estate is slow in certain areas, but they're building and people are buying it. So number one, you gotta wonder. Now, two, you have to know how to find those people that are looking for new construction. But it is highly likely, I'm not gonna say easy, but it's highly likely that someone that wants to buy a resale has no clue of what you can do, their budget will get them brand new, especially now because you get paid more in some occasions, whether it's a higher commission or bonus. The builders will pay you, you're not gonna have to fight with them. Custom builders might be a little different, you might have to do some negotiations. But the bigger box builders, there's inventory and they have interest rate buy downs. So all of the woes that your clients probably have, that's a thing. But that's not even what this video is about. This video is about luxury. And in Florida, there's almost 50% of the buyers buy cash. So if they're buying cash, they're not worried about finance, they're not worried about any of that. They're worried about financing later. You know, you can refi out, pull the cash out, flip it into something else. But they're cash buyers. And in the luxury space, there's a lot more cash buyers. Much less people rely on financing, they finance themselves. So, if you're struggling with working class, you just simply move to the higher price points, move to the luxury price points. Now, that might be a little daunting, and you might wonder, well, I got to be able to get in front of those people. If you have been following the Iconic Agent for more than a week, and you don't realize that that's what we do, and we show thousands of agents how to do, or you've just been busy and looked over, but spoiler alert, that's what we do. You want to sell a $300,000 townhome? We can help you. You want to sell a $3 million condo? We can help you there. So, if you're still stressing over resales and fighting over those, just move your price point up. If you're not sure how to do that, go watch any of our podcasts, the Iconic Agent podcast. Go watch any of our content on YouTube, any of the master classes we do, any of these live streams on the content galore. Anywhere we go, we're telling you the blueprint to attract new construction or luxury new construction buyers. Luxury scares most agents. They have preconceived notions. Get over it or get a job. Or find out how to build your pipeline and follow up. Those are really your options. So if you're looking to do that, we have a workshop coming up. We do these about every 4 to 5 months, but we have a workshop coming up. If you click on the bio, just look for it in that link. It's a 3-day new construction marketing mastery workshop. So if you have no clue how to do any of this, in 3 days, you're guaranteed to, number one, understand it and have your entire new construction marketing campaign set up with us, hands-on, over the shoulder. We're going to guide you and show you what you did not think was possible. And if you're like 90% of the attendees previously, you're going to get more done in these 3 days than you've gotten done in your entire 2024 pertaining to marketing your business. And we're going to give you a follow-up blueprint and a follow-up hack. So all of the complaints that you have, I don't have a pipeline, my sphere is broke, I don't know how to follow up, I don't like to follow up, all that's out the door in 3 days. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's unbelievable. Your reality is your reality until it's not. But we have done this over and over and over and over again. When you go to that page, you'll see testimonials of folks that sat in the room was like, wow, the brain power in the room, amazing. And we take care of everything. But this is only for committed agents. This isn't for somebody that needs a Hail Mary. It's like, oh, I just need to try something because I'm gonna have to go get a job, or my husband is, that's not for you. This is only for you if you're willing to put the work in, trust the process, and maintain the process. We got your back once you're done. Once everything's set up, we got your back. Lifetime. You need help? Hop on, we got you. But that's only for those that commit. We also do have a do-it-yourself. It's a little out of your price range because we're not cheap. We never will be. Price always goes up because we don't want looky-loos. We don't want tire kickers, just like you guys don't want looky-loos and tire kickers. You're committed or you're not. If you're not, which way more agents are not, that's okay. You can keep flying along, but if you want to get quick results fast, that's what we do. So head on over to theiconic.com or click on the link in the bio of this video if you're on IG and register. We only had, at the time of this one, we had 6 spots left. It's April 23rd through April 25th. Very intimate. There's only 15, max 20. So that'll be in the room because it's literally like I'm sitting down with you for 24 hours. Me and Nate and the team are sitting down with you for 24 hours. It's intense. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun. Happy hour afterwards, let your hair down. You go home like, oh my God, that's the most I've ever done in my life. I didn't think that was possible. That's what we do. If it seems unbelievable, it's probably not for you. We got receipts. We got the proof. We'd love to have you there. Or, you know, the alternative, keep struggling, keep doing what you're doing, keep complaining over resales, over interest rates, over not having a pipeline that's willing to buy, or change all that in 3 days. By May, you're up rocking and rolling, and by the time school starts back, you've got buyers in your pipeline, you've got buyers, you have a pipeline. Now your ups and downs are less uppy and downy.